this is B. We are back with Lovewood. I absolutely love this game. It is so much fun to play. We're back here. So, I hope I'm not bothering you here. Also, the creator that created this game is super nice, and I highly recommend you guys going out and supporting them, because not only is this game really cool, but they are too. So I hope I'm not bothering you here. I don't mean to distract you from your work. Don't worry about that at all. Contrary to popular belief, I actually enjoy the company. Do you get a lot of visitors out here? Yes, for some reason I do. I'm not sure what pulls the other fairies to this place, to be honest. Might be your hospitality. Plus, it's a very cozy and comforting place. The warmth of the fire and the smell of nutmeg and bay leaf makes me feel right at home. Huh. You may be right about that. In any case, feel free to stop by here whenever you like. I'm pretty sure Nord spends more time at my place than at his own. He seems too clingy. It's great that you guys take care of each other. We both try very hard. Nord is the kind of person who gives a lot of himself to others. I was wondering about that. It seems really important to Nord that others like him. Nord only acts like a people pleaser because he feels like he has to. What I want him to understand is that he doesn't need to put on a brave face when he's with me. Nobody has to. Life is already scary enough. We don't have to make it extra hard for each other. Heck, almost every day I learn stuff that makes me go, well, that's now a problem in the world I'll live in. But all of that is outside. When people are visiting this house, I want them to feel cozy, even if it's just a short while. No eldritch horrors, no necromorph gangs. This is a safe place. I certainly feel very welcomed here. You'll find that most folks around here are kind and supportive. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Hey, thanks. We end up chatting a bit more about this and that. It's nice to have someone who can patiently show me the ropes around here. Since he was so kind to offer me a meal, I in turn help out with the cleanup. Odd weather today. Oh dear, it's already getting late. You should head back before it's all dark outside. No worries, I can light my way with a spell if I have to. Just be careful out there. You don't want to get hit by branches when it's so stormy outside. I better get going before he insists on holding my hand all the way back. I'll take care. You have a good night, alright? You too. The evening air is surprisingly cold for the time of the year, and the harsh winds aren't helping. Apparently some rain has fallen as well, so the path is a little muddier than usual. I wrap myself in my cloak and make my way back to the village. Night is falling really quickly here. A little light magic should keep me from stepping into any puddles. There we go. Maybe it's just because I'm new to this forest, but there are some strange noises around these parts. Did I just hear a horse? Must have been the storm sweeping through the tree branches. My head is playing tricks on me. I instinctively speed up my footsteps. Still, the way back somehow feels longer, this time around. B! Atlas? Hey, what are you doing out here? Did I forget something at your place or what? Listen, I don't have a lot of time to explain. They'll be here any moment. You trust me, right? Yes. Okay, good. Turn off your light and just stay right here in the middle of the road with me, alright? Don't move. Alright. What is going on? I think we'll see that in a moment. Just please stay calm. Don't stare at them when they go by. The storm is growing louder so much that I can barely hear Atlas's voice anymore. You'll be fine, I promise. Oh, God. I do as he said, remaining still on the path. Ooh. As the breeze cools down from every second, I think I can make out a sound of galloping hooves. Oh wow. I freeze at the sight of ghostly hunters on spectral horses rushing past us. They're carried forward by the howling storm, bathing the forest in an eerily blue light. Okay. Let's save real quick. Okay, we're really loud. Atlas keeps his gaze down and hugs me tightly, and I do my best to follow his example. A shudder runs through my heart, but none of the hunters touch us, or even seem to acknowledge that we're here. I don't dare to move, or even breathe. Instead, I focus on the sensation of Atlas's soft hair brushing against my temples. Finally, the last rider passes by, and their haunting blue shimmer vanishes among the woods. Phew. Are you alright, Bee? Yes, but what on earth was that? The Wild Hunt. They're a group of ghosts that are said to roam these woods a few times a year. What do they hunt? Anything scared enough to let themselves be hunted, I think. Standing still in the middle of the road and remaining calm seems to be the best way to avoid them. You couldn't have told me that before I went out? That was my mistake. I'm really sorry. Come on, I'll walk you home. Okay. To be fair, I didn't know they had a route through this part of the forest. So far, I've only seen their glow from my window. Then, just now, I recalled that they had always announced themselves through unusual storms in the past, and that your light could catch their attention. Well, we could have died. Wait, this was the first time you witnessed them so up close? Yes. How could you be sure that the myth of being spared by staying in the middle of the road would work? There's usually truth in those folk tales, but to be honest, I wasn't sure. I just knew that running from them would have been the worst possible idea. But they're ghosts. Can they even touch us? What happens when they strike someone? I don't think I ever want to witness that. Just when we arrive at the village, the rain sets in again. At least the ghosts were not headed right for the village. Yeah, I'd still recommend staying inside for the rest of the night. I will. My house is over here. Alright then, take care. Hold on, you're not going to walk all the way back to your house all alone, right? Not while those ghosts are still out and about. Besides, you'll catch a cold if you get drenched out here. I don't even need to be a medical professional to tell you that. Atlas is amused by my concern over him. Oh no, don't worry. I got a place here in the village where I can stay. Okay. I sure hope you didn't leave the fire at home burning. Haha, no. Hey, Atlas, before you go, thank you. Oh, it's nothing. You literally went out of the dark to save me from a ghost hunt, without even being sure if it would work. That's not nothing. That's like the opposite of nothing. For someone who prefers living by himself, you care an awful lot about people. And I think that's really strong. Don't stop being like that. I'll try. Now go inside before you get soaked. Okay, okay. I'll see you later. Good night. Once inside, I practically collapsed onto the bed. Despite my exhaustion, I stay awake for a while, calming down from the scare of encountering the Wild Hunt. I can hear the howling wind all throughout the night, but I know that I'm safe here. Ooh, we're getting closer and closer. Did you know you can use the mouse wheel or the page up keys to roll back to earlier dialogue? I did not know. On the next day, I get a visit from the blacksmith, Darla, who challenges me to heal the burns on her hands. I ask her if she doesn't wear gloves when she works. She says of course she does, but they sucked and ripped apart while she was doing something important. While I make sure to heal them all, she probably asks if I want to know where her other scars are from. I already know she's going to tell me, no matter whether I want to hear it or not. The session drags on a bit, but she leaves me a nice tip once I'm done, so I'm not complaining. She says she has to leave because she has too many irons in the fire. I like her. After some quiet lunchtime, I ponder how to spend the rest of my day. Okay. Well, I've visited. I've. I really like Nord. We're probably gonna go back to Nord. I have a feeling that I'll find both Nord and Atlas at Atlas's house during this time of the day. The walk there goes down without any inconveniences. It's a nice day, albeit a little cloudy. I'll be leaving my bag here. No reason to carry it around while we're away. Sure thing. Hey, are you guys heading out? Hi, B. Yeah, we're about to go on our usual scouting tour. Where are you scouting? Just checking if this edge of the fairy territory is all safe and clear. It's something Oberon wants me to do once a week. Want to come with us? Sure, why not? Is that part of your job too, Nord? Nah, I just like to come along because it's another chance to stretch my legs. He doesn't outright say it, but I can tell he's also excited to hang out with Atlas. Do you ever actually find something dangerous during those scouting trips? Rarely. It's usually all fine and well. We do run into occasional lycomorph here, but it's not illegal for them to be here, so as long as they behave themselves. Which they don't always do. Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. And one time we even spotted some humans in this part of the woods. Right. That was because of one of our barriers that usually guides them away from here are broken. We managed to get them to leave, though. I don't think they'd want to return, even if they could. I still wanted their bootlaces. You need to tell me the full story sometime. It sounds like a riot. Oh, it was. Another thing we need to watch out for are cave trolls. You got trolls in this area? They usually got just enough brain cells to stay away. There's some group further up in the north, but I don't see why they'd move down here. Trolls aren't known for their wits. They bring a lot of brute strength, but very little coordination. Whenever some of them caused trouble here in the past, Oberon could easily fight them off. That's good to know. Our chatter gets quieter as we approach the edge of the fairy territory, and the three of us stick closer together. It makes sense that the risk of actually encountering something unusual would be greater the further away we get from the settlement. Hey, does something smell off, or is it just me? Could be rotting carcass somewhere, but it's a bit different than that, right? Now I can perceive it too. There's a metallic smell in the air, and the atmosphere on the forest clearing suddenly feels much more uneasy. Atlas steps forward, looking out for anything suspicious in the surroundings. There's a metallic clang from a bunch of leaves, followed by the most god-awful sound. Atlas! Oh no. Damn it. Is that a bear trap? Atlas is grinding his teeth, trying not to whimper from the pain. Who put something like this here? Nord, tell me if you see the aura of anyone approaching. Got it. B, help me get this thing open. We wipe aside the leaves and pine needles that were covering the trap and try pulling apart the springs, but the crude design has a strong hold on Atlas's leg. I take in the detail of the trap, or rather the lack thereof. There is no safety lever or some other mechanism to open it, like I would actually expect to find. I can't even try to get my staff in it to pry it open. There's no way I can walk with this thing on my leg. Ugh. Guys, I think we're about to get company. What are they, lycomorphs? Nord swallows heavily. No, trolls. Bloody. How many of them? Can you tell? Nord doesn't reply, but his terrified look is enough is saying enough. I try once again to pull open the trap with all my strength, but it's barely budging. Shit. What do we do? I'm sorry. Huh? Atlas grabs us both and tosses us into the air with as much force as he can muster. No! What? Atlas! When I come back to, I need to fumble my way down from some tree branches. Ouch. Considering the rough landing, I could be in worse condition. Thank goodness my staff didn't land far from my own position, and it's not damaged. There's a bit of bump on my forehead, but a quick tap of my healing magic handles that. Nord must have come down a bit away from me, but I know where to look for him. I stumble back to the spot where Atlas triggered the trap, and sure enough, Nord is already there, calling out to him. Atlas! Where are you? Oh no, this can't be happening. B, are you okay? I think so. How long was I out? I'm not sure. He was probably a bit out of it himself. I can't see Atlas's aura anywhere. Maybe if I try to look even further? Headache? Yeah. The trap is gone too. The trolls must have taken him with them. Right. There's a bit of a trail through the bushes there. That must have been the way they went. Let's go get them. Should we get help? Go home and stay safe. I'll get them. I'm not going. Let's go get him back. Right. If we work together, we can save him. This can't be too unusual, right? I imagine you guys get into this kind of trouble every Sunday. No way. Only like once a month, tops. Well, that's reassuring. We follow the tracks that the trolls left behind. Both of us are tense with focus, trying to stay as quiet as possible. Eventually, we discover the troll camp in front of a cave structure. There's Atlas. He's tied up and looks like a little battered, but at least they took the trap off his foot. What do they want from him? One of the trolls hold a braced arm toward him with a somewhat expectant glare. What? You, fairy, use the fairy magic to fix it. Fix you? I can't do that. I mean, not while my hands are tied. The troll simply growls in response. This is starting to make sense to me now. They think that every fairy is capable of using healing magic. So they captured one with the goal of forcing him to heal the injuries among their ranks. Their plan may have actually worked if I had been the one to step into that trap. Right now, Atlas is stalling for time. The trolls won't be happy when they find out that he can't give them what they want. We have to get him free somehow. But what should we do? We come in peace. I think I know a way. That was probably a bad idea. I think I know a way to solve this without bloodshed. With my hands raised, I step towards the camp and initiate diplomatic communication. Hey. The trolls instantly grab their weapons when they notice me, and Atlas looks at me as if I'm some kind of crazy person. Relax, ladies. I'm not here to fight. You need a healer to patch you up? Well, you got the real deal right here in front of you. The trolls exchange some looks. It seems that they understand, and they like what they're hearing. I can fix your injuries for you, under the condition that you let us all go afterwards. Do we have a deal? One of the trolls, apparently the leader, quirks an eyebrow and nods at the rest. Every troll with some kind of ailment gets into line in front of me. And honestly, not the most comfortable setup, considering that they're all still holding down Nord and Atlas with armed guards. I start doing my job. It doesn't take long until the problem becomes clear. There's just too many trolls that require treatment, and they insist I do a perfect job on every single one. The fact that they're freakishly huge isn't helping either. Healing larger bodies takes more energy out of me. I've barely made it through half the line when I already feel completely drained. Continue. Damn it, I can't mess this up now. I try to carry on, but just as I feared, I can't seem to produce a single healing spark anymore. I'm gonna need a break. Just a little rest? Half a dozen grim visaged glare at me, but they let me catch a breather for now. I look over to Atlas. He can tell that this isn't going to work out. He carefully nods towards his hands, which were bound before. I can now see that he's managed to burn through the ropes while the trolls were distracted. Nord catches a glimpse of it too. If things go south, we'll just have to punch our way out of here after all. Continue. Now. I try laying my hand on another injury, but sure enough, my magic is used up. Any chance I could just come back here some other day? The trolls growl in response. I think that's a no. If magic is in fairy blood, we should slice open the fairies and eat it. Eat this. I give one of them a whack on the head with my staff, then follow it up with a kick in the groin. All hell breaks loose as the entire camp launches into combat mode. I halfway expect the two boys to make a run for it, since they're already standing next to each other. But instead, they leap in to get me to safety as well. Nord uses his dash to build momentum, turning himself into a high-speed projectile. He delivers forceful kicks to whichever troll is uncomfortable enough to stand in his proximity. My staff makes for a surprisingly decent weapon. I manage to beat and dodge my way through the crowd of angry, grabby hands and towards Atlas. Considering that he's still off balance to his injured leg, he can defend himself fairly well. One of the trolls grabs Nord by the ankle and is about to fling him away like a rag doll. But a quickly thrown pot by Atlas stops them. We improvise our way through the chaos until the three of us are back to back. Now's our chance. Nord pulls Atlas and me close with a well-aimed dash. We're out of there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Rain begins to whip into our faces as we hurry back, as if the sky is trying to drown us. But we don't stop until we're back safe and sound at the village. Sit down. I'll get you some towels and blankets. Atlas is looking worse for wear, now that the adrenaline is wearing off, and he's limping from his bad leg, but at least he's in good spirits. Nord, on the other hand, hasn't cooled down from the fight yet, and can't seem to sit still. Woo. You two are absolutely nuts, you know that? Were you expecting us not to come back for you? Well, what was the deal with you flinging us into a tree in the first place? What were you thinking? They were coming, and I don't know, it was like a reflex. I wanted you to be safe, and that was the only thing on my mind. Atlas, you're such a dummy. Yeah. Promise me you'll never scare me like that again, okay? I promise, I'll try. Wait, I just realized I should tell Oberon about this troll thing. You really want to go out into the storm again? I'll just be a moment. But he's already zoomed off. There's little use in calming him down when he's wired. He probably needs activity right now. While Nord is outside to begin treating Atlas's injured leg. Can you wiggle your toes? Yeah, seems to be working. Alright, from the looks of it, nothing is broken. At least. We'll just have to fix the flesh wound. At least the trap didn't hit an important artery. Otherwise, the bleeding would have been much, much worse. I squeeze a last bit of healing magic from my brain, for all it's worth. I'm pretty thoroughly drained, though, so we'll have to make do with classic medical treatments for now. Sorry, I wish I could do better. Are you kidding? You did a great job. I'm already feeling so much better. I wasted all my energy on those brutes. Seriously, it's alright. You tried to find a peaceful solution. That is noble. I think you did the right thing. Even though it didn't work, that says more about them than about you. It also gave me enough time to loosen the bonds on my hands. That was worth a lot. Hey, Atlas, when you threw us into that tree, was that really just about protecting us? Were you willing to sacrifice yourself just like that? Uh, to be completely honest, I thought I could take them on by myself. I'm used to fending off creatures in the forest. I figured I could get away without putting the two of you in danger. Seriously? You literally had your foot stuck in a bear trap. It must have hurt like hell. Even just seeing Atlas's injury made me want to scream. To be fair, I'm used to quickly healing myself whenever I get something as small as a bruise, so my pain resistance is pretty low. You really thought you could fight on your own like this? It was stupid of me, I know. But hey, I at least managed to land a few decent hits on them before they dragged me off. Yeah, after you stepped right into the mess of we were worried sick, it's alright. We were worried sick about you. Nord and me were really freaking out when we saw that you had been taken away. There are people who care about you, Atlas. You know that, right? I know you like to be the dependable one, but even you can't always fight on your own. Well, if I learned something today, it's that I can always count on Nord and on you. Thanks for that. I'm back. Oh, what did Oberon say? He's on his way to take care of the problem, as he put it. Like, right now? In the rain? This time of day? Yep, I was kind of surprised too. Hey, your leg is looking a lot better now. Right? Bee is pretty good at her job. Thank you, thank you. I'm always open for gifts and fan mail. I can't really heal you as thoroughly as I would have wanted, though. Any chance you two want to stay over for the night? That way I could check up on you first thing in the morning, when some of my magic has recovered? Sounds like a plan. Yay, sleepover time. We make ourselves comfortable and get ready for the night. Nord and Atlas don't mind sharing the expandable couch, on which I usually seat my patients. After a day like this, I'm pretty sure all of us are ready to drop. That is, until I hear Nord get up and step outside. Hey, are you alright? Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up. You're not leaving, are you? Nah, I just needed a moment. I'm still feeling kind of wired, too. Glad to hear I'm not the only one. I just can't stop thinking about all the things that could have gone wrong. About losing Atlas. Pretty dumb, right? Hey, I understand what you mean. But I think as long as you're looking out for each other, as long as the three of us are looking out for each other, nothing bad can really happen. I mean, look at what you did today. I had no idea you could be so brave. That was pretty strong, wasn't it? Yes. To be honest, I wish you'd stand up for yourself just as much as you do for others. Huh. Hey, is that young bee, Nord? Lord Oberon, you've returned. Can I, offer you a seat? No need. I only wish to inform you that the troll problem has been taken care of. You will not have to worry about it any longer. That's good. What exactly did you do? I handled it. That's all you must know. I think I'm spotting some bloodstains on his clothes, but that may just be wet dirt. Chances are I shouldn't ask further questions either way. Have a good night. Good night, my lord. Come on, let's get back inside. I think I understand Nord and Atlas a little bit better after this day. They function as a unit, as they will do anything to protect each other. It would be fruitless endeavor to pull them apart. It's either both of them or neither. What if you want both of them? Here's a boys. Unfortunately, though, we are out of time, so I'm gonna have to save here. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Hopefully, we will get their lovin's, because I love Nord and Atlas. So, I will see you guys in the next video. We'll see what happens to them next. We're getting closer to the date day, I think. Anyways, have a great day. Bye.